Hello everyone. In this session, we are going to discuss about pure virtual function. A pure virtual function or abstract function in C++ is it a virtual function that doesn't having any implementation, means it having the null body. So the pure virtual function start with the virtual keyword and ends with the is equals to 0. Syntax of pure virtual function: virtual yup is equals to 0. Yup is a function name. Pure virtual function doesn't have any function body and it must ends with the 0. For example, here is a class vehicle public virtual wide calculate speed is equals to 0. Calculate speed, it is a example of abstract function or pure virtual function. The is equals to 0 syntax doesn't mean we are assigning 0 to the function. It's just a way we define pure virtual functions. When to use pure virtual functions? Pure virtual functions are used if a function doesn't have any use in the base class, but the function must be implemented by all its derived class. Let's take example. If there is a vehicle class, it having derived classes car, bike, and cycle, and there is a calculate speed function. So we are just declaring that function as a pure virtual function in a vehicle class, and then the body of that function will be implemented in the derived class. Since it's pure virtual function, all derived classes car, bike, and cycle must include the calculate speed function with implementation. Next is abstract class. So abstract class is a class that contains at least one pure virtual function in it. Abstract classes are used to provide an interface for its subclasses. A class that contains a pure virtual function is known as abstract class. So in the above example, the class vehicle, it is an example of abstract class. We can create object of an abstract class. We can derive classes from them and you use their data members and member function except than the pure virtual function. What about characteristics? Abstract class cannot be instantiated, but pointers and reference of abstract class type can be created. Abstract class can have normal functions and variables along with a pure virtual function. Abstract classes are mainly used for upcasting so that its derived classes can use it interface. Classes inheritance an abstract class must implement all pure virtual functions or else they will become abstract too. So classes inheriting the abstract class, either they will be abstract class or they will be the normal class. Next, it is an example, the class B having one function virtual wide years. So it having the keyword virtual and it having is equals to 0. So it is a pure virtual function. So this class B, it is known as abstract class. Class D, it is again having the function wide years. So class D is derived class of class B with the help of this derived syntax. Okay, so wide years having definition here virtual wide function in derived class. Then we are calling that function B arrow yes. So what is the output? Output will be virtual function in derived class. Next, it is an example virtual wide show. So this is the virtual function in a class base. So here the class base is abstract class, derived class, it from the class base, and it having again same function. This function is called with the help of object dot show. It is object of derived class. So there is no confusion. With the help of object, this function will be called, and this function is virtual, pure virtual. So this class is abstract class. So implementation of abstract class and pure virtual function, it is the output. Thank you all of you.